And welcome back. In this video, Lee will be optimizing his Perlin Noise 3D.
Right. So the optimizations that we're going to be doing for our Perlin 3D are going to be an awful lot like the optimizations that we did for the 2D, just more of them. Because if you look at our Perlin 3D, we have 8 dot products that we have to get through and 7 lerps. Now, the only really tricky bit that's slightly different is for figuring out the dot product of a 3D vector, and even this isn't too hard, is we're going to take x1, multiply it by x2, which are basically the x component of our first vector and the x component of our second vector, just like the 2D, add to it y1 multiplied by y2, and this is where it gets different. We have a third term that we have to deal with, that being z1, and we multiply it by z2. That's pretty much it. That's all we have to do with a dot product for 2 3Ds. Now, this is going to take up a bit of space, and we've got limited real estate here. So for now, let's go ahead and prep all the dot products. Because we're going to do a lot like we did before. We're going to build one, we're going to copy it, and then we're going to make the changes as needed for each additional one. So we're going to start off with the first vector, which is this grad3 GLL. We're going to get its x. We're going to multiply it by x, add to it again, but this time it's y term, multiplied by y, and add to that its z component, or z term, multiply it by z. And then we can push the rest of it off to the side. Now, we're going to take that line and paste it 7 more times, or 6 from now. Now 5. Countdown 4, 3. For some reason, now I've got final countdown.
Don't say the final countdown stuck in your head. No!
It is. Too late. Oh, man. So, again, just pasting. It really is stuck in my head, too.
Oh, boy.
It was such a great song, too.
Back in the day, back in the 80s. So long ago.
Yeah.
All right, now the fun begins.
Yep. The cool thing is, we can do it once for each of the variations. So we know pretty much it's every other one. So we just select every other one, and that gives us for that. Now x's here are going to be 2 on, 2 off. So it'll be x minus 1 x minus 1 and 2 off, that gives us that. And then the second 4 of the Z's. So once you pick up on that pattern, it's not so bad. So if we look, it's y, y minus 1, y, y minus 1, y, y minus 1. We get through that, and then it's x, x minus 1, x minus 1, x, x minus 1, x minus 1. And then the second 4 all have the z minus 1s. This is the fun that's not, or the part that's not fun. So now we've got to go type all this stuff out. I wonder if I can cheat a little bit. Because I know they all need this. They all need that. One of these, whoops. ReSharper had to put in its 2 cents, didn't it? It's like, oh, what are you doing?
I don't know. It sounded like you hit the enter key to me, but
Nope. I hit the space and it wrapped it. Hold on. There's one more I can put in here. It's getting very late.
oh, come on, it's early. I mean,
Yeah, it's
it really
true.
is early.
Yeah, 5:30. It's early. Yes, for people who wonder, we don't really sleep. All right, so we can take that one. Oh, there was a symbol I could have put in. You made me. I forgot it. Man, can you believe that? All right, so minus. You ever have to do lines at school?
What do you mean?
I will not.
Oh, heavens, no.
No, really?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, that's true. You probably went to a public school.
I did.
Yeah, I went to a Catholic school. I had to do lines a lot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so there was a trick that you could do. You could draw just a straight line and then cross your eyes.
Gotcha.
L's all the way down the page. Not that I would know or anything. It's kind of reminds me of that. Of course, thinking when I went to school, they still wrapped your knuckles with rulers. And sent you to the principal's office if you were really bad. Not that I've ever experienced that firsthand.
Yeah, those things did occur at my schools.
Yeah, we're dating ourselves, aren't we?
Yeah. Nice.
Now let's just clean up the formatting a little bit. There's just too many of those. I didn't want to type them and just make the mistakes.
Yeah. That worked very well, actually.
I'm still looking for the Make MMO button. I haven't found it yet. But there's a lot of threads out there saying that it exists.
Oh, really? Lovely.
Yeah. Well, they keep telling me to just push it. And I've been looking for it. I can't find it. I can't find it in the documentation either. So All right, so let's go ahead and
I would go ahead and jump
yeah, I
back
know I
over
get
and yeah,
yeah, I'm going.
put iterations back in there. Probably just an undo.
Nah, it would have been a really good performance boost. It's going, wow, look at it. It's running as fast as 2D now. All right, so let's go ahead and give this a shot. So right click over. Let's look at Perlin. So 43 seconds now.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Is it?
You're
I
about
think, what was it, like 85 before or
yeah, it's
something?
almost 50%. You can
So,
basically say 50% if you want it to.
so 43. Let's get that calculator out just to be scientific about it. Because I'm all about precision. Look at that. See, it's not 50%. You were wrong. It was only 49.4%.
I did say the word about.
Yeah, I guess you did. But
Like,
still, again, another huge savings.
yeah, absolutely.
It's to the point now, it's like going without optimizing simplex, it beats simplex.
Yeah,
So
it
it'll
does.
be interesting to see what we get out when we start implement or optimizing simplex.
Awesome. All right, well, that's going to wrap this up, and in the next video, we'll start off with simplex noise. Thanks a lot.